Hi everybody, this is Boogess Reviews, and today I'm going to be doing a review on the Neca Halloween 3 Season of the Witch autographed Dr. Challis figure. So before we take a look at Challis, let's take a look at the accessories that he comes with. So first up, you get this very awesome silver shamrock coaster that's autographed by Tom Atkins. This looks so awesome, and I'm glad to have this in my collection. This is packaged outside of the figure, so you don't have to actually open this figure to get the autographed item. Up next, he comes with a bottle of Shamrock Ale, and this looks very nice. The translucent plastic that the bottle is cast in looks very awesome. Got some nice silver paint there for the lid. However, the label is just a sticker, and you can see I creased it just a little bit trying to get it in his hand here. I do wish the label would have been printed on instead of having this label. I think that was probably because this is a reuse. I want to say this and the can of beer that he comes with is actually reused from the Night of the Creeps Cameron figure. I want to say they just switched the labels for this new release. And finally, he comes with a can of Myers beer, a nice nod, of course, to Michael Myers. At first, I actually thought it said Miller, but nope, it says Meyer. I think that's what it's supposed to look like, what this little label is supposed to look like. So now let's go ahead and take a closer look at this head sculpt. So Neca did an amazing job on this head sculpt. The likeness to Tom Atkins is uncanny. I'm not sure if this is the previous likeness that they had of him reused with updated paint. I want to say this is just the Night of the Creeps head sculpt, but of course this time around it has the face printing tech. And man, it looks very nice. Everything looks great. The printed on mustache and eyebrows, that looks really good. His hair is sculpted very nicely. It's done in brown and has some nice gray paint over top of it. Man, that looks really nice. Neca did a phenomenal job on this head sculpt. I do feel like it looks just a little bit too big for this body mold, but it doesn't bother me overall. Neca used some very nice materials on this figure. The jacket is done in a very nice soft material, and it doesn't hinder the articulation at all. It doesn't feel like it's going to rip when you're moving the figure around. The plaid shirt underneath looks very nice, though the left side of the collar keeps popping up like that. It won't stay down at all. Sometimes you can kind of tuck it underneath the jacket here, but yeah, eventually it just finds its way right back up, so that is kind of irritating. The belt buckle looks very nice. It is very shiny. If you hold it up to the light there, that looks really good. The pants are tailored very nicely, just like the rest of the clothes on this figure. It looks really good. And even his boots are painted very nicely. I think they're cast in a grayish color and the brown is painted over top of them. But you can see the stitch work right here, the laces. There's nothing on the bottom except the writing. But man, that looks really good. The attention to detail and the paint on them, that looks very nice. Neca really went above and beyond on this figure. I do have some gripes with the figure though, and that is due to the articulation, which let's go over that right now. So he has a ball-jointed head that can't look up at all, can barely look down. He can move his head side to side. He has shoulders that can move all the way out. He has single-jointed elbows that can only bend in that far. This actually reuses an old body mold for Neca. Like, this doesn't even have ankle rockers or any articulation here in the chest. So yeah, I do wish they would have used an updated mold on this. He has a swivel thrust that can move side to side and up and down. As I said, no cut right here for articulation. You just get a swivel waist. He has hips that can only move out that far. You don't want to move them out any farther and risk ripping the pants. He can kick forward just a little bit, back just a little bit. He has a very nice thigh swivel, single jointed knees, and ankles that can just move up and down very slightly. So now, let's do some size comparisons. So first up, here he is next to Michael Myers. I don't actually have the trick-or-treaters from Halloween 3, but now that I have Challis, I definitely need to pick them up. Here he is next to Loomis, and if you're very brave, you might actually be able to put the trench coat on this. The outfit won't be exact, but you could have yourself a little kit bash Detective Cameron from Night of the Creeps. And finally, here he is next to Laurie Strode. So overall, I think Neca did a fantastic job on this figure. The only real complaint I have with it is the articulation, but I'm pretty sure this probably just reuses the Night of the Creeps Cameron body mold. I'm pretty sure they probably just reused that body and just updated it with some new tailored clothes. But I think it looks fantastic, and Neca did a very nice job on this. I hope everyone that wanted one was able to get one, because originally this was only available at a Halloween convention, and then Neca put the remaining stock up online last week, and it went really fast. The prices are already crazy online, so hopefully everyone that wanted one was able to secure one. So that's my review. If you like this review, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.